So today I want to talk a bit about Mermails, again, of course, my favorite deck. The only deck that I play now in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because now that I play the Pokemon TCG as well, it's pretty expensive to play two card games at the same time, so I figured why not just focus on one deck for Yu-Gi-Oh! And since Pokemon's inherently cheaper, just play whatever I want over there. So anyway, Mermails going forward, as I've said this so many times, so many videos, great spot, going forward, just gonna get better, so much new support, benefits from a lot of these rule changes, and I just cannot wait. In a few months, we have some pretty important things going on, and there's some cards that I think you guys should pick up if you play Mermails. Now, of course, I'm not going to cover the basic stuff like, Megalo, Deep Sea Diva, have your basics, have Abyss Alcia, have all your basic stuff. But here's some other stuff that is a bit more, not under the radar, but not as standard for Mermail that I think you guys should pick up. I think these cards either have potential to be good once the rule changes come, and once you get the new support, and cards that are definitely going to be good. So the first card I want to talk about is pretty obvious, Trishula, starting off the Synchros. I have a pretty DT one that I got from a DT for $1, which is awesome because it's like $100 now. And I'm saving this to play in Master Rule 5, it's going to be a lot better. I've been trying to figure out some like hand loop combo that you can do. I was actually looking at some old Mermail combos from like 2016, 2017, before the Master Rule changes, about what you can do with hand loops. And there is a couple of like 4-card hand loops you can do with this. Of course, now we have newer cards, so definitely pick up a Trishula. I don't think it'll definitely be played in Mermail going forward, but at the start, everyone's gonna try it out. And with the Deep Sea support, with the different levels they have, I think it'll make something that's a bit easier. So pick your Trishula up. Doesn't have to be DT. I'm pretty sure the dual Devastator ones are like cents. Pick this up. You won't regret it. As for other Synchros, Tatsunoko, I am really excited to play this card again. I feel like right now it doesn't offer too much in Mermail in the current Master Rule. I feel like it's one of those cards that really got hit with the current Master Rule. But once it changes, Tatsunoko could be a really cool card. There was like you could summon this and you could synchro with your hand. That's the effect basically. Is you synchro with it, you can use monsters in your hand. And if you use Dragoons with this, Dragoons gets the search. That's actually really good. It's level 3, so you summon it with Diva and Diva and Prince, which is a bit harder. I'm sure there'll be combos going forward once we play this deck and once we figure it out, but definitely pick up Tatsunoko. It's pretty cheap. Pick it up. If you don't have it. Great card. Next card is actually a card that I pulled, and I read it, and I'm like, hold on, this card's actually pretty crazy. So whenever the Legendary Duelist stuff comes out, I always get a pack or two, because I usually have some pretty good luck with it. And this time I pulled this card. It's just a common in the new set. I don't know if it's printed before this, it's only printing or what. But it's a level 5 Tuner Synchro. It has an effect where you can send a junk, I think it's a junk tuner, right? Or one Synchron monster from your deck to the graveyard and either increase its level by that or decrease its level by that. So it's a level 5 tuner right there. And you can change its levels. And then it has an IP Masquerade-like effect where you can Synchron your opponent's turn. So this card, not just for Mermails, for anything, I feel like this card is going to be a lot better going forward. I feel like Synchros in general are getting a huge, huge buff. And you definitely want to pick this card up. It's probably cheap. It's a common and a recent set. Definitely pick it up. And next up, one of my favorite cards that I just can't wait to play again. Mecha Phantom Beast Trick. Because I kind of the replacement for Galaxy Tomahawk once it got banned, but not nearly as good. Let's get some tokens out. This will make it easier to summon Trishula. And since we won't be restricted to putting in the extra monster zone or putting in the zone only monster points to, it's going to be a lot better as a combo setter. There have been some really cool combos that use this in Mermails. I know before Ib got banned, there were some really cool combos with Diva and Ib, and you would like use this and synchro to Ib. A lot of crazy stuff. I feel like going forward, this card just gets better. It only gives you 2 tokens, which is unfortunate. But not as good as Galaxy Tomahawk, but the closest thing we have. It'll be better going forward. And then next up, another obvious duo, Mohammed Shark. Totally awesome. I recommend at least 2 of each, to be honest. I think actually no more than 2. I don't think you really need 3 Mohammed Shark or 3 Toad. Maybe 3 Toad. But 2 Bahamut Sharks, there's a lot of really cool combos you can do, even now, with Bahamut Shark, where you summon 2 in the same turn, you use Toad's effect to add back a water. Lots of crazy stuff you can do with this, even now. And going forward, it just gets better, because Bahamut Shark won't be limited to being put in the zone like monster points to. You can put it anywhere. Same with the monster you summon off of it, being Toad. Toads are going up, though. I think they're like close to $20 now, so be careful with that. They're probably going to go up more once the Deep Sea support comes out, because I feel like people are going to try to play it. I don't see them going down. I see them going up. So be a bit worried about Toad. I think it's the most expensive card on this list. But definitely get your Bahamut Sharks. Like $2-3 for the gold rare. I just ordered a second one. Should be here soon. Really cool cards. And then next up, pretty standard, I guess, nothing too special, is really just any hollow upgrade for Mermails, like the cheaper ones. Abyss Pike is pretty cheap. Abyss Gun is pretty cheap. They're probably just gonna go up. Order those. I ordered an Abyss Gun the other day. It was like $5, and then now they're like $8. So try to order those. Same with the ultis on like Dragoons and stuff. Those I don't know if they're gonna go up more because Dragoons are like $100. I don't know how much higher I can go. But things like Marksman could go up. So keep your eye on that, especially these supers because they look way nicer than the rares. Abyss Died is another one I want to talk about. Now, I've seen some Mermail lists play this, not a lot, just some. And I feel like going for this card gets better. Basically just an extender. When it's added to your deck to your hand, you summon it. When it's added from grave to hand, you summon it. You can summon another one from grave that way too. Really cool card. It's a level 3. It's not really relevant. I don't know why I said that. But it's a card that I played on and off. And it's an extender that can get you there sometimes. And with the masterful changes and the fact that you won't be locked into making links basically, having the extra extender could be great. Especially if there's something to do with the level. Maybe something... I guess technically the level does kind of matter because maybe it'll make it easier to make synchros. Either way, just this card's good. Get it? It's cheap. Next up, actually, a card I don't have. But Mermail and Yazi. So Mermail's a water, which is cool. And Yazi's just really good. And I feel like Yazi going second, and the fact that you won't have to make a link before making Yazi just makes it so much better. So just play one of these in your main deck and then play a Yazi. And with Diva and with the other tuners you play, like Gems Controller even, it'll be a lot easier to get. And of course with Krishan Native Power coming out, pick up a Mermail. It's a common, it's cheap. I could easily see this common, I don't know how much it is now, but I could easily see this being like a $5 common if people start to play it more, just because it offers a lot of versatility. Another token card you should pick up, which if you play Mermail, you probably have this, you've been playing Mermail for a while. Krishan Rosenix, once the Unifiber comes out, this with Undyne becomes a lot better. Pick it up. Good card. Cross Sheep, new card. I just want to mention it because it's new. Maybe you guys don't know about it. Maybe you guys don't have it. Pick this card up. Even with the new Master Roll, it'll still be great because it's. I feel like this is one of the links that doesn't really care about the Master Roll because like its whole gimmick is you have to summon to his own anyway. Really good, generic. Pick it up. And then last but not least, kind of a wild card, but I just really want to play this card. Sea Monster of Thesis. So it is a level 5 water instant fusion target that is a fusion for Cloth Thief. And also a tuner. There's like this card, like with Needle Fiber 2, this card's there's got to be something with this card, right? Like I know it's kind of a meme, like oh best card 2017, whatever, but it just has too many good things going for it, especially with Mermail, that it can't not be good. So that's the list basically of some cards. If you have any other cards you wanna mention that you think are worth picking up from Mermail, in the comments down below. Some cards that I missed. And yeah, that's it. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all next time, and bye-bye.